Bavaria is a country that doesn't exist because, well, it's a part of Germany. But did you know that in my video game, Europa Universalis 5, it also doesn't exist? The entire area or region of Bavaria is divided among many countries in the year 1337 in Europa Universalis 5, and the two most powerful are Upper Bavaria, which is also the emperor of the Holy Roman Empire, and Lower Bavaria, and of course, some other minor countries located around them. But of course, as any one of these Bavarian countries, you can actually form Bavaria and maybe even become the Kingdom of Bavaria. And that's exactly what we're going to be doing today, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to be starting up our game as Upper Bavaria. We're going to start being the Emperor of the HRE. Are we going to stay the Emperor? No idea, but we are going to expand. And it's time to finally eclipse Austria as the dominant southern German state. Let's jump in. All right, here we are as the Duchy of Upper Bavaria, ladies and gentlemen. Like I just said in the intro, we start off as the Emperor of the Holy Roman Empire, but no one is voting for us to remain that way because, well, apparently our guy here doesn't have an heir? No, he does have an heir. Then why the hell is no one voting for us? I guess we'll figure that out later. But yeah, the reason I chose Upper Bavaria instead of Lower Bavaria is not that it's more powerful. Lower Bavaria actually has a bit more troops, I think. But we do have some nice events that we can get over here as Upper Bavaria, which Lower Bavaria doesn't. And yeah, we're going to see what we do, man. I definitely want to take over this entire area right here. Maybe a little bit more. It's pretty easy to expand over here because all of these cultures are easy to accept. And yeah, maybe we'll end up creating our own market too if we can't conquer Nuremberg. Something we need to do is revoke free city status of a bunch of these guys so that we can conquer them, you know, while we're the emperor and stuff like that. So yeah, pretty interesting nonetheless. But yeah, let's go ahead and get started with our research right here, man. We do have a couple of unique or semi-unique things right here, like the legitimacy and heavy cavalry power that we start off with. But we'll see if we can get some more stuff later. Now, we don't have any unique gov reforms just yet, but I do think we can get access to some later on. For now, though, I'm just gonna go with autocracy right here and diplomatic traditions. Okay, so a month has ticked over. We're making a little bit of money right here. Let's just go ahead and balance all of this out so, you know, stuff doesn't suck. Actually, we don't have to do that. There we go. I'll do that a little bit right there. And, yeah, man, I accepted some cultures. We got cores on the stuff that we didn't have cores on, which was basically like some Swabian and Upper Palatine culture stuff right here. And obviously, we got a third cabinet slot because we're the emperor, but we're not going to be able to hold on to this. It's pretty much guaranteed that it goes to Austria or Bohemia after Ludwig right here dies, just because Upper Bavaria, you know, really isn't that powerful. So are we going to lose some things when we lose the emperorship? Sure. The cabinet slot, a little bit of extra cultures capacity, which we don't even really need that much. But yeah, aside from that, it's kind of all right. Okay, I revoked some free city statuses to like Augsburg, Nuremberg, Regensburg right here. I'll do it on everyone that's kind of close to us, but obviously, you know, once someone else becomes the emperor, they could give it back to them or someone else for that matter. But yeah, just revoking on guys that are close to me that I might fight. You know, we don't know if we are gonna fight them for sure. Oh, dude, he died super quick, man. That sucks. We'll keep Munich as the capital, but yeah, we're no longer or are we? Who's that? That's Austria. It should change up as soon as a month takes over. Yeah, there we go. We're not the emperor anymore, so our culture's capacity went down by 1, and we lost one of our cabinet members, which of course does suck, but it is what it is. We're just not strong enough. So yeah, just gonna wait for parliament now, man, and see who we can fight first. Didn't manage to revoke all free city statuses, so some of these guys are still free cities that I might want to fight, like Memmingen, Ulm, and Rothenburg maybe, but I guess we'll see. Oh, shoot. Well, maybe some of the events that I chose to play Upper Bavaria for aren't so good. Because with the death of the, you know, Ludwig IV, inheritance laws, blah, 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 work against the siblings to undo the damage of separation and proclaim a sovereignty over Bavaria. We have to grant country land division to the nobles. Oh, my God. How do you get rid of it? That's actually pretty bad, dude. The Bavarian division. What do we gotta do for this? Subject. Opinion. Alright, we pretty much gotta conquer these guys, I guess. Yeah. Now I'm wondering right here, I definitely do want to conquer Nuremberg, because it's right there. But do we create our own market? I'd put it down in Munich, obviously, which is our capital. And Munich is, where is it? It's right there. I don't think it's worth creating our own market, honestly. Okay, more events. Our rivals in Bohemia. No, why would I be rival to Bohemia? I don't want them to kick my ass. Bohemia, actually, now that we're not rivaled, would be a pretty good ally to have. Obviously, we'd betray them when they become a Hussite, but surprisingly good economy, though. Surprisingly good economy. Either way, first parliament is here. I do really want to get into conquering right away. Obviously, there are probably laws we want to change up right here, so yeah. I want to go to Central Council. I want to go to by blood. This is fine. Itinerant court is actually good. Yeah, favor the ruler. We want to change up 3 laws, but I think I should go to war. Now, it would be cool to take down Lower Bavaria first, but obviously, as you can see, I really have a lot of luck. Wait, am I allied to Denmark? Really? Okay, so yeah, we can't fight Lower Bavaria. They're linked up with Bohemia or whatever, but good thing I revoked free city status from Augsburg because, well, it's a city. And it's right there. So, you know, the Palatinate is the elector. We don't really want to go through them just yet. Yeah, I'm just going to do Augsburg, man. All right, well, they're solo. I'm just going to declare immediately. Yeah, I think there's no point in waiting around. Okay, did some things and got an event, so we can change up a law. Might as well go with by blood first because, well, we're going to be integrating here. And there we go. First war is done, and that's a full annex on Augsburg. Not that bad. Aggressive expansion-wise. Who the hell is this? What the hell is that? Augusta Vindelicorum. Cool. Okay, well, very important and very powerful city. Acquire, ladies and gentlemen. The city of Augsburg. And I've already accepted Swabian. Okay, well, Austria is demanding unlock. Wait, why is... Oh, Austria became the emperor. You know, Austria, you're in no position to do that, bro. You're about to die to Hungary and Poland. Suck it. Obviously, we'll have some pretty stupid modifiers here for a very long time, but... yeah. Over here, we're gonna go admin focus. Oh, shoot. Lower Bavaria isn't linked up with Bohemia anymore. Why? They actually don't have any allies, as far as I can tell, Bohemia. Okay, that's not bad. That's not bad. Okay, so Parliament is here again. Now they're linked up with these tiny guys. Doesn't really matter. They got a fort. Yeah, we can take them easily, man. We can take them easily. I just wonder if AE has gone down enough. I definitely can't full annex them. We're in the HRE, guys, remember. We can probably take like half, almost half. Something close to me is going to be fast to integrate too because it's Danube Bavarian. Yeah, I guess we do try and go for it. Okay, gonna try and get up to 50 again, but I doubt it's possible. Okay, I'm gonna declare on lower... Oh... I don't got automatic alliances? How am I linked with the Palatinate alliance? When did we get that alliance? Did we always have it? Do we start with it? I know they're all like Wittelsbachs, that's why, right? Yeah. Yeah, I mean, let's keep it for now. It's not like I'm gonna call them in. 20? Come on, dude. You know, what's kind of supposed to happen right here is, yeah, these guys to have no air or whatever or something like that, right? What's the events? Oh, no. So, actually, you can only get it with the first guy. And the chance is actually quite high. Oh my god, I can't believe we... Jesus Christ. It was a 20% monthly chance for this to happen and we didn't get it? Dude, this is like... That's like horrible luck. We could have actually full annexed Lower Bavaria. And insta-gotten cores on all of it. Oh my god. Alright, well, good thing I didn't know about this because honestly, I might have just restarted until we had gotten it. I thought it was just a PU. Yeah, or actually this. I thought it was this. Because I knew about this, you know, I've read the event. I didn't know what actually happens. Damn, that's actually really unlucky. Now I gotta fight. I still can't believe we didn't get it. Oh, great. Now they've allied Meissen. It's always like this, dude. It's always like this. Why? Why must the game torture me? I've only been playing for like half an hour. Meissen is actually pretty annoying to fight, and considering the fact that all of these guys that I want to fight, well, except for these guys, have forts, you know, they can come down, beat my ass. They're 9,500. If the Palatinate doesn't link up, yeah, it's like, yeah. We can't do it. I need an ally, man. Not you. Just gotten a CB on freaking Freising or something, you know? Damn, man, the Ottomans pushed into biz so early? What? I don't think I've ever seen them do it this early. They usually do other stuff. Look, they haven't even... Yeah, they haven't done nothing over here, dude. Well, maybe a little bit here, but... Alright, well, Black Death is here. It's hitting us, obviously. Something I didn't mention is that we're in this union right here with Allstedt and Brandenburg, but it doesn't really matter too much, at least for now. More on that later, maybe. But... Next parliament is here. I still got the CB on Lower Bavaria. They keep getting other allies, but it's... Yeah, we can't do it right now, man. Especially with the Black Death, so... maybe we do someone like... Yeah, like Freising. They got some decently annoying allies, and I would like to take down Hals and Passau as well, but it's not cool to, you know... well, maybe we... I don't know, annex them, make them a vassal or something. It's only a 2-location vassal when you think about it, and they are already our culture, but I just don't want to have land over there. Or do I? I don't know. Let's get the CB. Alright, let's declare on these guys. Passau and Hals co-belligerented. I actually am going to call in the Palatinate for this. Well, I'm not going to call in the Palatinate? Wait, what? Why is it doing that to me? Why am I losing 30 stab here? Oh my god, good relations, good relations, good relations. Okay, just insulted the crap out of everyone. Yeah, let's call him in. Well, that was easy. Didn't need the planet at all. In fact, I don't even see Aquileia anywhere, so... We want to take this. That's actually about the same as with Augsburg earlier. What about this? Because they're other guys. Yeah, we can do it. Okay, there we go. There's 3 countries annexed. Our domain grows. Now, we will have disconnected land right here. It's fine, honestly. It's still relatively close, so yeah. And by the way, I don't have 100 control. That was just left over from the last guys. Austria again coming to frick us. So yeah. The Southern Menace. Yeah, dude, we already start off our rival with Bohemia and Austria. That's crazy. So we can actually remove them from our rival. We gain opinion, they gain opinion, or the Habsburg dynasty must be contained. Honestly, they must be contained, but I'd rather click this now. Yeah, I just rival guys I actually want to fight, man. Alright, this parliament, I'm actually going to change up some laws. Wait a little bit. Oh, we got promote integration process, though. Frick it. Maybe, you know, I'll do it if I can, but... Interesting. New dynasty for the Duchy of Upper Bavaria. Blah, blah, blah. Doesn't really matter, but we can get a claim throne on Tyrol. Oh, okay. That's why, because Austria got it. Well, kinda like a vassal, right? Yeah. No, claim throne doesn't really work like I want it to. In, you know, in EU5, so I'll just take this. Okay, so, I've allied Austria, which is, hopefully a good thing, because, I don't expect them to ask for unlawful territory now. So maybe we can avoid that modifier on newly conquered stuff, but... situation hasn't changed. In fact, it's worse. Austria obviously would never help because they're the emperor, but, Lower Bavaria is now back with Bohemia. And in fact, it's got completely different allies, so... Yeah, our luck with conquering this is pretty bad, man. What do we actually need to form Bavaria, by the way? Yeah, we need 32 provinces in the highlighted area, which might be all of them. I don't know. Yeah, there isn't anyone else we could fight. Well, we could fight Salzburg, I guess. I am kinda interested in stuff over here, I guess. It is my culture. Southern Bavarian is easy to accept as well. But they got 90,000 allies. And Hungary? What? Why are they allied to Hungary? Oh my god, give me a break, dude. And someone has given back all the free city statuses, so... I can't find Regensburg either. I guess I could fight these guys? Eichstätt? They're allied to weird long name guys, which I guess I could also fight. Why not? I guess we'll do this. Take this right here. Sure. Is Bavaria really that difficult to form in EU5, dude? Or am I just unlucky as hell? Wait, I can call in Austria in this? I thought they couldn't help because they're the emperor. Either way, what I was saying is, I can't believe it's that difficult to form Bavaria. I guess it's not, but I just got, like, mega unlucky. Dude, it was a 20% monthly... Wait, what did I just accept? See how it happens, man? See how it happens? I click C to click away another event. And in the meantime, I get another event, and now I'm in this. Why do I care? Austria, but why do I care? Obviously, I'm going to get rid of my alliance with them like that if I don't accept, but... Alright, well, this war, I think, is done for me. Yeah, that's all I want for now. No coalition, good. Okay, excellent. Conquered a little more. Yep, slowly but surely. Wait, what culture is that? High Alemannic. We should be able to accept that one as well. Yeah, tolerated, accepted. Yeah, sure. I like everyone. Alright, so look at this. Our... His mom can go and try and claim the throne for Holland? What is this a part of, dude? Has died and left no clear successor. One of them... Okay, and she's that, I guess, originally. The Hook and Cod Wars disaster can trigger for Holland. You know what? I don't care about Holland, but let's try and frick them. Oh, we can... I just made them have the Hook and Cod Wars. Well, Alfred Arminius, what are you gonna do? You know, one thing I'm definitely not complaining about is the economy, man. And by the way, this is false. We're not really making that much money. It's like 7 or 8 or 9 ducats a month. But yeah, economy is good. I mean, we're constantly constructing something, doing a little bit of roading, a little bit of bridging too. We can now get attack threatening rival on Lower Bavaria. I don't know, create favors with Austria. We still can't do it. Austria is weaker than Bohemia, man. They're the problem here. Oh, shoot. If we fight Weissenberg right here, we can actually take out Regensburg. Now, it'll probably be insane antagonism, since they're a free city, but I'll try. Okay, let's try and do that on Wasserburg right here. So there's the... Is that them? Weissenberg, sorry. There was a Wasserburg as well. It's the location, that's what I was thinking. So if we declare on these guys, we can co-belligerent Regensburg? How does that work? Doesn't Austria come in like that? What? Let's try it like this, maybe? Right? Okay, yeah, what? That worked! Maybe we can sneak our way to Nuremberg like that, man. They're allied to other free cities. Well, actually, these guys aren't. I need to break my alliance with the Palatinate. They got a million different allies, but I should try and fight them. What? I didn't think I'd actually have to do anything. Frick no, I'm not giving money. I don't even know who the Cods are, dude. Or the Hooks. Yeah, by the way, Denmark called me into this. I wonder... Is this a rebellion that they have or something? Why aren't they fighting Austria? Okay, so we siege this down. It's actually not crazy at all. It's actually fine. Do I take Leuchtenberg right there or whatever? It's in Bavaria. Frick it, we already have disconnected land. Might as well have some more. Okay, now I'm gonna ditch the Palatinate, man. Now we border Ansbach, too. Not bad. Oh, skilled brewers. Didn't even notice that. Holy stuff, man. Prague became so massive, dude. Nuremberg is getting squeezed hard. I'm probably in between. Yeah, I am. Okay, so the main guys I want to fight, Lower Bavaria and Salzburg, is obviously not possible right now because of alliances. So, might as well fight the Palatinate to get connected to this. Like, that will border Nuremberg. We won't full annex them, so they'll still exist here. And, you know, I should be able to call in Austria, man. With favors. You know, because I was able to call them into other wars. So, yeah, let's go ahead and do that. Let's try our luck with the Palatinate. Fabricate us, You know, who I really wanted to fight is actually Ettingen right here. Yeah, that's who I wanted to fight. I got mixed up, you know. I got confused. It's a town. Break it. And that's really all I want. Okay, next parliament we fight the Palatinate. Really, what we're doing, we're no closer to forming Bavaria. I mean, I guess we've taken like two locations since last time, but I guess we'll be a little bit closer once we take these two from the Palatinate, and then we'll be at 23. Yeah, we still can't do it without fighting Lower Bavaria. So far, I gotta say though, even with the struggles, I'm actually having a lot of fun. What I want to know is, how the hell do I have this much control here? The river? I guess the river. Man, we really gotta get rid of this. Holy. It's actually not that crazy to get rid of it. Only 74 stab. Why is it so cheap to take away stuff from the nobles? Yo, do we stab max? I guess we can, at least right now. Yeah, the alliance with Austria is really helping, man. No unlawful territory demands anymore. Obviously, I still got it on some things, probably. Or maybe not. I guess I don't. I guess it went away everywhere. Alright, I'm actually going to fight Dinkelberg right here, or something like that, because I can also take out Kempten here if I do that. Yeah, it's all a bunch of tiny guys, man, so it doesn't really... Ooh, no, don't want to lose stab. I'm stab maxing. Alright, now we declare on Dinkelberg. See, as long as you co-belligerent someone, I feel like Austria is always willing to come in, aren't they? Alright, took a minute to siege that fort, but this is actually what I want here. Do we take that as well? What about that? That's kind of too far away and too jutty, isn't it? Yeah, let's do it like this. Let's do it like this. This is what I'm going to take in this war. Perfect. Nice, more expansion. That's Memmingen there, right? Yeah. Still a town, too. They're probably a free city. Any good allies we can fight? They're allied to Biberach. Could fight them. We're the same color, almost. And like that, take over Memmingen. Yeah, I'll probably do that. Dude, why the hell did I not know about the Baroque Munich residence? Why can't I build it, though? Where do you build it? Requirements not met. What? What about the capital? I need to build this one first, but I also can't build it because... Why? What the hell is a... Okay, that one. Ah, and we can't build this one because of never. That's right, that's right. I forgot it's because of never. Okay, I think we gotta go in on the Palatinate here, man, because I really want to nab Nuremberg. It's getting super weak. I need to pump it up myself. So, let's fabricate a CB on the Palatinate, and I'm going in blind here. So, Austria isn't at war, so technically both of these guys could help me. They're not allied to the Palatinate, at least Austria isn't. Neither is Denmark. Because if we declare an Austria and Denmark don't come in here, we're absolutely fricked. They outnumber us very, very heavily. Here goes nothing. I don't have a diplomat. Are you freaking kidding me? Please tell me they're gonna come in. Please tell me they're gonna come in. Yes! Okay, woo! We're good, baby. Alright, need to get Denmark in here too, because there's a lot of these guys, and they're all pretty big. Okay, let's get out of this before more battles happen. They're willing to accept. This is the only thing I want, and we... with a couple of guys, we aren't good, but we're good. Okay, there's a peace out. Now we're gonna chill for quite a bit because there's lots of mad countries, but we're on the cusp of seizing Nuremberg. Well, now this is more expensive for some reason. Surprisingly, I think, well, I was gonna say slow spread of these, but... You know, that does mean Austria and Denmark can help me here, but it's still Bohemia that's the problem. And damn, research is like super fast, man. Damn, there's actually not... not stuff I really care about here anymore. We ain't got squad here, dude. We can get professional armies pretty soon, but I'd rather use that staff to get rid of that stupid privilege. Now I gotta research stuff I actually don't care about, like all this navy bullshit. I mean, these two are good, but there we go. Now Nuremberg's a little bigger. Oh my god, what a horrible event, man. The Dance Macabre. Okay, well, there we go. The more stab I get, the more expensive this is getting. Frickin' dude, I'm getting rid of it. There's probably another way to get rid of it, but I'm getting rid of it now. Okay, well, that's gonna help with control a bit. Yeah, went up by 10, obviously. You know, in the closest ones. Okay, well, chilled a bit. Bohemia is now actually the emperor, which kind of does change things for us a little bit, but I guess we'll see. So, these guys right here, they're allied to Nuremberg. And that's how we get Nuremberg. Alright, well, still gonna lose a bit of stab, but it's fine. So, there's our declaration on these guys. Finally, man, we'll take over the market. I don't know how much it'll be relevant for us at this point, but still. And we're done here, folks. We are done. So we take this and we take that. Really not bad aggressive expansion-wise. And there's a peace out. At last, the Nuremberg market is blue. Okay, but we got a full embrace on, banking and professional armies now. We can actually take Renaissance, too. And that's the one we want the most. Finally, man. Oh, I missed that third cabinet slot. Not even gonna lie. Cultural capacity we don't need. Let's get this. You know, when I sat down to make this video, man, I was like, yo, let's make a little short and sweet video of us forming Bavaria. It's a country that I loved to play in EU4, you know. We've never formed it in EU5. It was so good in the Diplo game in EU4 as well. And then everything went wrong with these goddamn alliances, man. I need to link up with someone bigger than Bohemia, that's the thing, man. Yeah, someone like Hungary and Poland, honestly. Alright, still, you know, unique things, obviously, because we're not Bavaria, so I'm just gonna go royal decree. You know, if we do manage to ally Hungary, we can make them ditch the alliance with Salzburg and go in on them, too. But for now, still nothing, man. I think we gotta deal with Ansbach, I guess. I don't know. I know we're going up, sorta, instead of this way, but it's just because Austria's kinda here, and it annoys me that we can't get through them. Could take out Memmingen as well. They're a free city, so I'd need to fight Biberach, like I said earlier. But yeah, let's do Ansbach. Okay, let's declare. Oh, wait. Just in time. I forgot. We've been playing so long, I forgot. But I mentioned this at the start. Hussite has spawned, which means Bohemia is about to get its ass kicked by the entirety of Europe. Hopefully. Okay, well, yeah, let's see if we can do that. You know, if it happens. Alright. Ooh, that's a bit much. Yeah, let's not take everything here because I'm anticipating a war with Lower Bavaria. So I'm just gonna take this. I would have taken this if Hussite didn't spawn. Okay, folks, so the whole Hussite Wars situation has started, man, and we automatically ended up in the defensive alliance against Bohemia section, where, you know, these guys are just the Bohemian subjects. Now, these guys are at war with various countries. I think this is just an independence war or something like that. Doesn't really matter. But what's even more interesting than this war and the Hussite Wars thing is they're not allied to Lower Bavaria anymore. In fact, they're probably not allied to anyone. I think everyone ditches them. Yeah. Yeah, everyone, I think these are their, yeah, those are their allies, aren't they? Everyone ditches them when they go Hussite. So, you know, patience has paid off. Okay, all I gotta do is wait for Parliament. It's gonna be here in 3 years, unless I can. Yeah, I can. Okay, it's gonna be not in 3 years, in a year. So, I think it'll finally be time to take down Lower Bavaria and actually form Bavaria too. Yeah, we need just 9 locations from them, man. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. It's not even a full annex, but if we can, we'll full annex them. Although I doubt it. So close, frick. So if we decline the offer, obviously we end the alliance with Austria. If we can accept, it is going to be 2 different wars, though, right? So who is? Yeah, Bohemia is going to get crushed. Bohemia is going to get absolutely rolled right here. I do border them so they can go in on me, but there's actually no downside to joining this, man. Yeah, Bohemia is going to get absolutely rolled right here. So, frick it, we choose to war. And there we go. I guess we kind of auto-accept. And look, even a bunch of different people went in. Now, can I actually declare on these guys? Yeah, let's see once we get the thing. Because I'm actually not going to get involved in this. I'm just in it. I do look forward to Bohemia weakening. I'm not interested in their land, though, yeah. Ah, okay. So there is actually a downside to this because Lower Bavaria's joined as well. All right, this war is not gonna go on for that long, so it's not a big deal. But yeah, I gotta say, man, you know, we can mope around about a lot of things in EU5, but you know, the way they've modeled the whole thing, like, you know, Upper Bavaria starts off as the emperor. Ludwig dies, then Bohemia usually gets elected, sometimes Austria, but still, Bohemia is by far the most powerful country in the HRE until the Hussite Wars happen, and then they fall off, and then, you know, Austria, you know, becomes the dominant one, you know, and ends up like that in most games. Obviously, we don't want to see that every game, but I really like how that whole, you know, Upper Bavaria, then Bohemia, then Austria thing is modeled. I actually really enjoy that whole thing. Oh, and actually, that's it. La Peace. It's over. Yeah, look, Austria pushed in hard, dude. Austria pushed in hard. Either way, though, Bohemia is still Hussite, which means there's gonna be another one. Usually, it's 2 actual wars. So, ladies and gentlemen, it's finally time. Fabricate CB on Lower Bavaria. Actual War Edition. Let's go ahead and declare. Gonna lose stab. I don't even care. We got the Valsers spawning in Augsburg. Dragged in Bohemia into this, by the way. They're coming to help out now. I got my ass beat. Freaking mercs. Fine, if you guys want to do it like that, I can do it like that. It's really not a problem for me to kick your ass. And actually, no, I'm not hiring Bohemian guys, just based off of principle. Let's get the Styrian guy. All right, I ended up calling in Austria too because these guys were merking heavy. I didn't want to call them in because I thought they'd occupy land, but it's not true. So, okay, that's 1, 2, 3 locations, 5, 6. I need 9, bro. 7, 8, 9. I think we do it like this, dude. That leaves them with 8 other locations. It's quite a lot of antagonism with... I guess it's not, though. What about this? Okay, this is definitely not possible. Yeah, that's way too much. Yeah, let's just do it like this. I mean, it's 9 locations, and just like that, ladies and gentlemen, with a lot of people being angry at us, but a lot of people have truces with us as well, we can actually form Bavaria. Hell yeah, there it is, the Duchy of Bavaria. Okay, very nice. Now, we should have some stuff here, or maybe not. A way cooler flag either way. A new law for a new country. I guess this is where we could have revoked that whole nobles thing, but yeah, definitely want to get rid of right to inherit, man. We lose 100 stab? It's worse to get rid of it from here, isn't it? Yeah, look, why would I do that? We only lose 83 stab and 40% estate satisfaction if we do it from here. What else do we get? We just change succession law to cognatic primogeniture. No, I don't think I'm gonna do that. I don't think I'm gonna do it. It's worse to do it from here. Obviously, you know, that would help the Bavaria Diplo game and the whole Union stuff and stuff like that, but it's not, we don't care about this. That's not why we played Bavaria, so. Maybe a gift can sway Hungary here. I am fairly rich. Yes, and we get insta favors with them too. Cool, we can make them break the alliance with, oh, look. They don't even help like this, huh? Because of... They like me too much? Oh, this does take us over Diplo relations limit, which is fine. I guess we can just get rid of, Württemberg. That does mean we can't ally Poland, but it's fine. We don't even need Poland. Now, how much did isolate from allies cost? Oh, we can just do it straight up. Oh, no, we can't. Yeah, 20 favors. Okay, that's not bad. That's not bad at all. Forgot we need to integrate. Oh, they started it. Sure. Why not? I ain't seen wars like this too often. Look, everyone's ganging up on the Ottomans. Wow. Very powerful Hungary this game. Very powerful. Well, our truce with Lower Bavaria is up. Antagonism has gone down. They've coalitioned us, of course. Shut the frick up. Let's wipe them out, dude. I think it's as simple as that. There we go. CB on them. Declare. There it is. They're with Brandenburg and Meissen, which means I'll just call in freaking Austria here. All right, war is done. Unfortunately, now Austria doesn't transfer occupation of this to us, which I guess kind of makes sense. You know, it's in, you know, Upper Austria and whatnot, so it kind of sucks. I would have liked to take this as well. Not that it's, you know, like rich or anything, but it's just more land. So I'm honestly gonna give it to them, man. Yeah. Like that, we wipe out Lower Bavaria, so that pretty much isn't there, and it's only Salzburg, Freising, Brixen, and Gorizia that are mad. So, yeah, I'm gonna peace out. About the same antagonism as the stuff we took previously, but obviously we've beautified our borders quite a lot. Okay, only 2 more locations left in Bavaria. Was that a goal, to like have all of Bavaria? I guess not, but I'm gonna do it either way. So, yeah, let's just chill a bit right here, and then I'll go in on Salzburg, and I'll take these 2 at least. Maybe something more. We'll see, though. Oh, okay. So you get them through an event. Hell yeah. I'll take it. I wonder if you get the first one via event and then you build the other ones, or are they all event-related? We could find out if we go into events. Control is actually decent, considering how little we're urbanized, yeah. Alright, things have calmed down a little bit since we took these guys down. Next parliament is here. They're still allied to Hungary. Hungary is willing to help now. So all we gotta do right here is that. Next, all we gotta do right here is this. There's Salzburg. Let's actually get a claim on this, because, we'll see. Okay, now I got the fat stacks as well. Let's actually get a merc before we even start fighting this war. I'll get these, these Upper Saxon guys. Okay, if I call in Austria again, they'll probably end up not transferring land again. So let's just go ahead and declare right here. I wonder if I can get Hungary in here. Yes, I can. Okay, I'll get Hungary in. You know, I like it because I use it in my favor, but I don't know if there should be no truce when you make someone break an alliance. I think it should be a regular truce. Because, you know, we just made Hungary break the alliance with Salzburg, and now we've called them in to fight Salzburg. Alright, well, got the war score. Obviously, this is what we want. Like that, we wrap up Bavaria. What if we take Salzburg as well? Nothing. I'll just take it. Cool. Excellent. Yeah, looking pretty Bavaria-ish so far, I gotta say. You know, I would have loved to own this as well. It makes us even more Bavarian. You know, stuff from Lower Bavaria, but it's, I'm liking the shape. I'm liking the shape. You know, obviously we're bigger than actual Bavaria, but, you know. But now that we've formed Bavaria, ladies and gentlemen, and conquered the entirety of Bavaria, which I guess were our goals, I think this is a pretty good place to wrap it up for this video, right? No point in just waiting around to integrate all of these things. But yeah, you know, honestly, a lot more challenging than I thought it'd be, simply because of that alliance that Lower Bavaria hooked up with Bohemia at the start. Obviously, you know, we had that event, or well, we could have had the event. You know, this one, Lower Bavaria, comes under Ludwig's rule, where we can make actually full annex Bavaria for the cost of stability and legitimacy, which is actually insane. It's a 20% monthly chance. You can only get it for like 7 years. Unfortunately, we didn't get it, even with this high chance. This is obviously not going to stay an event, I think, you know, even when decisions are introduced. But honestly, that turned our game more fun than it would have been, right? Because like that, we just insta got all of this. We probably would have expanded a lot more, obviously, if that had happened, because, you know, there would have been other countries to conquer instead of Lower Bavaria. But nevertheless, man, super, super fun. Never tried to become the emperor again because honestly, I didn't care too much about it. That was not the goal of the video. But, great economy right from the get-go. Bavaria, I'm surprised, man. We're pretty close to the Nuremberg market. Nabbed it, even though it's one of the smallest markets in Europe. It's still ours. It's still ours. So I'm pretty satisfied. Control is looking decent. Kept our capital in Munich. Never built up. I only built up one town, by the way. Right here, the next most populous province next to Munich. Or, well, I guess the second one. I guess they shifted around, but it doesn't matter. And yeah, conquered one city, literally only Augsburg. Everything else, that we own is a town. Didn't build up nothing of that sort. But it's still looking pretty good, man. It's still looking pretty good. Did we eclipse Austria like I mentioned at the start? No, not really. They still got a bigger population than us, and they're the emperor, so I guess we didn't do that. We're not the dominant southern German state still, but we're pretty freaking powerful, man. We're pretty freaking powerful. Definitely not comfortable to Bohemia yet either. I'm always surprised at how many levies they got. But yeah, they're just so rich. Honestly, super fun game, man. Formed Bavaria for the first time, played in Bavaria for the first time, I think. So yeah, lots of firsts this video, and super fun, man. Is it as fun as it was in U4? No, because the entire Bavaria gameplay in U4 is quite a lot more different. You focus on the Diplo stuff and the PUs and the vassals and the stuff like that, and becoming the emperor, which is not something we did over here, but it was a different type of fun, and I enjoyed it quite a lot. But either way, I think this is a pretty good place to wrap it up. So yeah, let me know in the comments below what other country you'd like to see me play. Leave a like if you enjoyed this video. It really does help out a lot. Subscribe if you haven't already, and that's it for me for now. See you next time. Alba?